Hello everybody, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 with another rally car build with by far the heaviest vehicle we've ever had, it weighing in at 5,000 pounds. The Elvis car, the 1959 Cadillac Eldorado. I have no idea. This might be very, very fast, or it might be very, very slow. You see, this is actually heavier than the Transit, I think. And it's going to get heavier with the all-wheel drive. Not by very much, but still heavier. Let's first put all the handling stuff on. I know, I'm ruining the good looks of the Cadillac. You know, if we just do that, we don't look at it, that, there we go. That looks like a brilliant car. Right there. That is a brilliant looking car. We aren't seeing the wing. Now, we could really ruin it for everybody and put a supercharger on it, but I am not a Satanist, so I'm not going to do that. And then we're going to put rally tires on it. 2 6.5s on the front are actually very good, and 2 9.5s on the rear, also very impressive. We can widen those tires just a little bit more, which we shall. We'll deal with you later. I'm going to put you on, though. I'm going to put you on while I'm here. This is going to need a lot of power. A lot of power. Like a ridiculous amount of power. We are on some rally springs, though. That is a it almost looks like a comedy car, you know? It almost looks like it looks super misproportioned. We are going to have the roll cage. Wow, that is hideous. Wow. I have seen some weird roll cages, but I think it's the fact that there's no crossbar. A, that doesn't seem like it would work very well, because there's no triangles, and triangles are the best shape. And B, oh, that just looks so bad. I'm sorry, Cadillac. I'm very sorry. That is horrifying. We're never going to reach it with the stock engine. We have the 6.2-liter V8, the 8.4-liter V10, or the 6.5-liter V12. This is going to be one heck of a powerful car. Considering we're at 750 horsepower, and we're just entering S1 class. I'm going to try not to use the Aventador engine just because it goes in a lot of vehicles. This thing is going to be fast. If it's going to be fast one way or another, I'm going to have to use the V12, aren't I? Yep. Oh, I don't want to use the V12, though. It's an over-swapped engine. It's swapped too many times. However, we are going to have an enormous amount of power. As in, I forgot the turbos. Turbos, get back here. Turbos, can we put you on? Thank you. I thought I had it on, I swear. Alright, this is going to be a monster. This might not actually get to the top of S1 class, you know? Might actually not. It won't. It won't get to the top of S1 class. This is a beast. This is insanity. What is this creation that I have brought upon the world? I could probably save, and I'd probably give it to... No, I couldn't. It doesn't matter. The point is, this is a death trap, I think, because it has 1,500 horsepower from a 7-liter V12, turbocharged, all-wheel drive, and it weighs more than most mountains. This is a Bugatti Chiron, in this case. And I don't like how the Chiron drives. So we shall see. Also, it's very expensive. Alright. My current objective with the Cadillac is simply to survive. Because this is the most powerful car we have had, I believe, previous was the Taxi at 1,016 horsepower. That or the Transit. This has 500 horsepower more than that. So, yeah. do I think this is gonna do well? Not really. But I also said that about the Lotus. Many specialities from last time, and yeah, we'll see. The main problem with this is the weight. The weight will really hamper this car in some key areas around this track, like braking and accelerating. I mean, the acceleration is pretty much cancelled out by the sheer brute force of this engine. Also the turns. My guy is so... The roll cage... That's not a very effective roll cage. The roll cage... stops right below the guy's head. So if you roll over, your head will be squished between the roll cage and the ground. I'm just realizing that that is not how a roll cage works. Hang on a second. Well, we better not crash this car or my character's gonna die. Because, that's not how safety cages work. Not only is it a very ugly safety cage, or roll cage, however you want to call it, it's also not safe. Okay. I missed a checkpoint. Sorry, I've been distracted by the roll cage. Okay. Oh, this big old slide kills our lap time. However, it at least lets us make the checkpoint. Yeah, okay, this vehicle, I mean, admittedly, it's not having the worst wheel spin I expected for 1,500 horsepower, most of it delivered from a turbocharger. But it's also surprisingly not the fastest accelerating vehicle. I mean, obviously there's a lot of weight to go around, but the sheer amount of power I thought would have been able to cancel out that, and it's really not. That's also a bit of a corner cut. Whoopsie. It's just not. I mean, we've seen 90 up to that area with the Lotus and the Mercedes. This is not getting to 90. Well, it's getting to 90 there, but we've seen 105 through that section. However, we will get this double apex pretty darn good, you know? Pretty darn good. Yeah, I don't think Elvis is winning this one. I don't think Elvis is winning this one. He may have been a great singer with a good taste in cars, but this is not one that he is going to win unless somehow this can beat our full-on racing Mercedes, which would be quite funny. I would think that is hilarious, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Just an FYI. I mean, I'll give it my best to try and do everything I can to make the luxury boat of pinkness do well, but let's be honest, it's a 2-ton Cadillac going rallying with the worst safety cage of all time. So, yeah. Let's actually just try and get a clean run. Yeah, this run is not very good. Admittedly, we did have a very big sideways moment, which did not help us. But, yeah, it's just not very quick right now. So, we have a lot of work to do. Because I say a lot of work. I mean, it's a 2:36. It's not the worst time we've ever had. It's not the last place car, and it's not terrible to drive, but we have a lot of work to do. Okay, second attempt. It's gonna try and get this thing cleanly, which actually is not as hard as it seems. You see, it's actually a relatively controllable vehicle. It may not be very fast, but it's at least relatively controllable. So, I guess that's something. My goal, A, not rolling over so I don't kill my driver, and B, just go as fast as possible without pushing too hard so I can have a good final attempt. Bit of a better launch, we didn't stall off the line, which is good. We kept the turbos, we kept the revs up. No, I actually braked quite nicely last run, about 140. Yeah, that's actually not, that's the brakes. Surprisingly, for the weight, are pretty good. I like the brakes. No major complaints there. So it's going about the same speed as everything else, and it's getting stopped relatively nicely. Whoa! Rocks! Aww! No! I thought I had it, and it just kept going wider and wider, and I thought I'd keep it if I just let off the gas. So I let off the gas, and then I hit the rock. Damn it! that did not go to plan. Okay, I was thinking maybe I can carry 95 through there. That's a little much. I mean, it's better than I thought, but it's a little much for the caddy. Okay, we're gonna have a really high pressure final lap. Whoa! I nearly rolled the Cadillac. Like I said, we only had one vehicle properly roll in this series. We had I guess you technically say two, because that wasn't really a roll, was it? The Lotus never really rolled, it just kind of fell off. Yeah, the Transit, I believe the Transit is the only one to ever properly roll. Which makes sense, it is a Transit after all. But that got very close. That got, no. Okay, we're good. That's what I meant to do. The overlap on the rear is quite scary, because the rear wheels are technically fine, but the rear of the car might not be fine. So, you gotta watch out for that. Yeah. Alright, this is a just go as fast as you physically can now, because we already effed up the run earlier with the slight bounce off the rock face. Why am I falling off the track so much nowadays? I don't understand that. Yeah, this run is terrible. This run is god-awful, really. We can't go flat out to that corner, though. Oh, that's a twitch. That's a mid-air twitch that we did not want. Hi, yeah, that's a corner. Go that way, please. I think this is on record for the worst run we've ever had, you know? It's the roll reverse of the Lotus from last run. Lotus's final run was the best, most spectacular run we've ever had. This is now just the plain old worst run I think I have ever achieved. Considering we're at the 3-minute 4 mark heading here, which is 2:34. The Mercedes finished 7 seconds ago. There we go. Yeah, that was garbage. Absolute garbage. Nothing else to say about it. One last attempt. That is all we got to get a clean run with the Cadillac. Problem is I'm pushing it a little too hard, I think, in some areas. Yeah, it's a finicky thing. It's not gonna be particularly fast. I'm thinking it's probably around 6th, maybe 7th place if I get it perfect. Which is a tough order, apparently. But we shall see. Ready, get the launch perfect. Yes, there we go. That's a good launch, good. Gotta keep that launch good for the turbo so they can have them constantly spooling up so they don't lose any bit of lag, really. Whoa. Not quite as fast. Once again, we get the brakes done. Not as fast, so maybe a little slow on the exit, because I kind of got a little bit of wandering across the crest, and that meant I was out of position just enough that I couldn't get a perfect run through there. But we did make it through cleanly, which is good. We didn't crash into any walls yet. We didn't run wide yet. So, overall, I am happy with that, as long as we get a clean run. We did run it very close to the edge there. I'm okay with that. We can carry 107 down there. That's very good, actually. That is very, very good. 107 down that bumpy straightaway-ish. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially for such a heavy vehicle. Now, the weights on the bumps will actually help us out quite a lot, because then we won't get tossed around as much as, say... No, the Lotus did not get tossed around at all, really. What did get tossed around? I do not remember what got tossed around. I know there's been a few vehicles that did, that got hampered by the bumps, but this is not one of them. Not quite a good double apex like the first run. However, it's still, you know, clean. It's still clean, which is the most important thing when doing a run. We started to get the back end a little close to the rocks. That could have ended very badly, as we saw in the second run. But we are through. This thing is... Yeah, I like how it drives. I actually kind of like how it drives. What I don't like is it just isn't very quick. I don't like the overhang. I don't like that it's not very quick overall. It's just kind of... It's good to drive, but it's not very quick. And sometimes it can just run wide like that. So, yeah, it's a weird one. It's not terrible. It's not the worst vehicle I've ever driven by a long shot. but it's just not fast, which is kind of what we expected from a 1959 Cadillac weighing 5,000 pounds. But we are on for a very good lap, we're at least on for a clean lap, and it will be surprisingly quick! That is very impressive. I think it just... Mazda, you have been humiliated, I think. I think the Mazda did a 233.9. This did a 233.3. Lots of threes in that. Wow! It's not even the top of S1 class. And it just humiliated so many vehicles. That's almost in the top 5, I think. That's impressive. Good job, Cadillac. Good job indeed. Eldorado has done something absolutely amazing. It's gone a tenth of a second faster than a Mitsubishi Evo rally car. A massive luxury barge in pink with a 1,500 horsepower Lamborghini engine has just gone faster than a Mitsubishi Evo around a rally stage. It is 1.5 seconds slower than the Lotus, though. But, oh, that is a ridiculously good time. I was expecting maybe a top 10. I hope a top 10. Nothing special, though. And then it goes into 5th place. Wow. I am astounded. But that is the joy of Forza. You never know what's going to be fast. A submarine, a rally car, a classic racer, or a Cadillac that weighs 5,000 pounds and was designed for the Woolworth Cruise. There you go. The more you know. Well, that is going to be it for this episode of Forza Horizon 4. I'll be back with more